Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist. And today's topic for the occult family is the empath versus the sociopath. In the pitfalls of the empath, I outlined a few things, but I want to take it a step further with this video. One of the things that the empath must understand, and I am one myself, one of the things that the empath must understand is that you will draw sociopaths and psychopaths to you like a moth to flame. And as I wanted to say, help is on the way. So, one of the things that a sociopath will do in the beginning, they will, what I say, put on the chameleon aura. They will be everything that you want in a relationship or a friendship. Empaths are very forgiving. We're very forgiving as empaths, and we try not to hold grudges and see the best in people. Sociopaths are different. They gaslight and they feel like there's a justification for their behavior. Like, oh, I had a hard childhood. I went through this. I was molested. I was raped. My father wasn't there. And I'm not saying that those things do not create a monster. They do. But at the end of the day, everybody has a backstory. Everyone has a backstory. And it's not very attractive. So the empath naturally wants to heal. And the sociopath, who is also a practitioner of negative psychic vampirism, they will latch on to that immediately. You want to know how you can recognize a sociopath? In the end, this is how you recognize it. They never take responsibility for what they do. They only did that because you did this, or you neglected this, or you didn't do that. So this justifies their actions. If you truly want to become a god or a goddess, or even an adult, you have to take responsibility and you have to be accountable for your actions. This is something that you must do. The empath does this one thing. The empath wants to heal, even if it's at their own spiritual and mental demise. They always want to heal. So, let me help you. When you run into someone that gaslights, that don't want to take responsibility, doesn't want to be accountable, this is what you do. Pictures have power. And people always talk about how there are red flags in relationships. Yeah, okay, let me take this a step further. It's red flags in friendships and even associations with your coworkers. This is true. So, what you're going to do is any pictures that you have of so-called sociopathic individuals, because basically you're etheric food, they will feed off of you. This is what they do. They'll feed off of you. And then if you ever do communicate with them weeks or months down the line, they'll say, oh, well, how you doing? And this, that, and the other. Give them 3 to 5 minutes. And then they'll really get into the crux of trying to drain you. And they'll say things like, oh, I know you're with somebody, or, oh, you're doing big things now, and, I'm doing this, but it would be so much better if we opened up a business together, or if we were still together. No. This is what you're going to do to the sociopath. Any pictures, burn them because pictures carry energy. Burn the pictures. Also, what you can do is Raphael, the archangel, is good with healing. I have said this over and over and over again. The third thing that any sociopath thrives on is guilt. And the empath, if they felt like they haven't done enough, they bite the bait. Well, maybe things would be different if I listened more, if I was there. Let me give you a suggestion. I don't like to give advice, but let me give you a suggestion. A sociopath is someone they can only fake feelings. That's all. They can only fake them. They can imitate, but they don't feel them. The empath feels everything. So when something hurts them, when there's a grief, they can't even sleep at night. An empath, if something is wrong in a relationship or even a friendship, they cannot sleep at night. They will toss, they will turn, they will suffer from insomnia. So this is what you do when you're dealing with a sociopath. You tell them, I gave as much as I can give. Now you on your own. Guilt is the enemy of any empath. Guilt. Guilt and lack of forgiveness and not having vision. Don't be no astral fool for any sociopath. Once you cut off all communication and you go on and you do your meditation and you do your rituals and keep crystals around you. Tourmaline is very good. Aventurite, etc. I don't care what crystals you keep around. Just do it. And know that the best way that you can stop a sociopath in their tracks is that you end all communication, get rid of all pictures, you get rid of all texts. You will feel so much better. No text, no pictures, no communication, and you go on. And you stop carrying that load. Because when it comes to the empath versus the sociopath, if they don't drain you, they will drain someone else. That's not your dilemma. So, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. The Water Alchemist. Be water, my friend. Peace.